Guys, I want you to understand that your time and your mental capacity is money. All right. So this video is about automate and delegate. Automate and delegate. Time is the most valuable resource you have because it continuously runs out. You have a limited supply. Once it's gone, you can't ever get it back. You can mitigate it, but you only have approximately potentially 80 years. 80 years of time on average. That's the average human lifespan. Maybe you'll get more, maybe you'll get less, but it's the most valuable resource that you have because you can't get any more of it, okay? So how do we maximize this into profit? Number one, automate, okay? Just put your bills, all your bills on automatic payment. I mean, let's just say it takes, 10 minutes one time to do that versus the time it would take you to manually write a check every week or every month for all the different bills. All right, I'm going to just write down this check number. Okay, let's keep a log of that. All right, automate. Let's just automate everything. Automate is buying you time. Automation is buying you time, okay? Businesses know this. I actually came up with this concept watching a robot work at work. And I was just thinking, wow. I mean, this thing is incredible. It just runs. It's doing the job that 6 people are doing just by itself. 6 people, it replaced, a job that, 6 people could do by itself, okay? And it's a mindless job that it's replacing, okay? So automate saves you time. And if you're a business owner, or if you are ever a business owner, people have the mindset that automating and replacing with robots is bad for humanity. It's stealing their jobs. Guess what? It's stealing jobs. It's stealing mindless jobs from people who were created to do more and to think, okay? If they replace my mindless work with a robot, good for me. Now I have to use my brain. Now I can't be a robot, because if you really think about it, most of the employees that are in there are just a biological robot. Biological robot. Replace it with a real robot. Let's make that person, let's allow that person to have to use their skills. I think that's great. If I replace mindless work with a robot, that's going to help so many people. Oh, now I can't be a robot anymore because there's a robot. Now I have to be actually awakened human being, okay? And guess what? Where all innovation comes in is in the mind. If that person's doing mindless work, they're just killing themselves and discouraging themselves. I want that person to be in a role. If I would take that person who's a robot and I would put them into a role where they have to think. That mind of theirs is irreplaceable. No, it comes up with awesome ideas. Even AI. AI is just getting ideas from other human ideas, okay? Actual human thinking is where all the ideas come from. And if you're spiritual or religious, or if you believe in God, our connection to God or source, you're basically downloading information from God, is how I look at it. Okay, so let's let that person do that. They may have a billion-dollar idea, a world-changing idea, but their brain never thinks of it because they're just doing mindless work and they're a zombie, trying to zone out the day with some headphones. All right, so that's what my talk is about that. Now we're talking about delegation. delegation. So time as a business owner is incredibly important. All right. Now, if I can delegate a task to an AI, a robot, or another human being, I need to do that. Okay. If I want to be more successful financially, I need to delegate to other people. All right. I know you want to do everything. I know you feel like you are not replaceable at that thing that you want to do. I understand, but there are certain tasks that don't need to be done as perfect as you do it. There are certain tasks that somebody with a lower skill level can do that. I always think of it like this, okay? So think of everyone as a number. Everyone has a number from 1 to 10 related to their skill, all right? And I'm going to give you an example of this. Music, okay? Let's just say I am a 10 pianist, a 10 piano player. I am a 9 guitarist, and I am an 8 clarinet player, and a 7 drummer. Okay? So I want to delegate, even if I am a 9 guitarist, I'd rather have an 8 or a 7 guitarist in there so I can focus on being my 10 at the piano. Does that make sense? So if I'm a 10 at coming up with new ideas and leading, being a visionary for the business, but I'm also a 9 at running the business, let me get a 6 or a 7 in there running the business, and so I can be the 10. Okay? So I can be the 10. Now, here's the thing. Even though in comparison with me, I may be a 6 or they may be a 6 or a 7 compared to me, maybe that thing is their 10. Is what they are a 10 at. Maybe the guitarist, even though compared to me is a 6, 7, or 8, and I'm a 9, objectively, of their skill level, because everyone has a different skill level, guitar may be their 10 out of 10 skill. So this helps, delegation helps in 2 ways. Number 1, I'm using my skills. I'm using the best of my skills to the best of my ability so I can maximize financial gain. Number 2, that person is using the skills they have to the best of their ability and making the most amount of money that they can. Everyone has a different skill level in different areas, okay? I want to get somebody who, what their thing is, they're a 10 at that area. If that's the highest peak that they can reach, I want every one of those people to reach their peak. I need to reach my peak. I need every single one of my employees to be a 10 in that area, a 10 for them. Even if they're a 6 or a 7 in comparison with me as the business owner. Okay? If AI does it at an 8 and I could do it at a 9, I'm having AI do it because I'm going to focus on my 10. Okay? Why are these 2 things important? So I had automate and delegate. We're saving our time and we're using our skills to the best of our ability, okay? If I try to do too many things, I'm not efficient. That's what people are for. Every single person has a unique skill, has a unique background, has a unique upbringing, a unique way of looking at the world that every single one of those people is an asset to you and your business. And in return for them being an asset to you and your business, you treat them well and you let them have their 10 too. You have a 10 as the business owner, let them be a 10 computer data analyst. If they're a 10 at that, let them be a 10. That's awesome. Everyone gets to be a 10 in their own area. The whole business succeeds. The whole business succeeds. You save time. They save time. I'm just putting them right where they need to be. That's my mindset towards business. This is going to save you time. This is going to save you money. This is going to help you make more money. You make more money by thinking, not by doing everything yourself. By thinking strategically and smarter. You don't win the game of chess by moving all the pieces as fast as you can. All right, yep, I'm just overwhelmed, okay? Business is a game of chess. I don't win the game by going as fast as I can and doing as much as I possibly can. I win the game by using the pieces to the best of their ability in cohesion with the group. And that's what I wanted to share with you guys. I know this video helps somebody. Put it in the comments if you were that person and share it with somebody else.